Welcome back to another Ascension video. Playing some more of this, I don't know the names of sets anymore, Valley of Ancients and Rise of Vigil. And man, we've got choices here because Soul Snare Hunter is just a sweet card. And I do value being able to take the temples, but also the double shard under the Honesnot is great. The Foresight Monocle can be great. With Oziah, that for me is going to push the Honesnot over the top here, and I don't want a heavy infant. Well, maybe I actually do. Alright, I want that Vault Sphinx, so I'm taking the heavy infantry. Because, here's the thing, like I might get the Darkwalker, looks like I'm not, but I was kind of hedging for that. And I'm going to buy a Mystic. I do want the Vault Sphinx, but I also want to be able to actually buy heroes from the center row on this next shuffle through. That's going to be important to either pick up like the Pilot or the Soul Snare Hunter. I don't think as quite as highly of that Mecha construct he just picked up maybe as those cards, but I think I will take the Excavator Pilot here. That is so tough because the Hunter is more immediately useful, but you know, I may be getting the Temporal Eye next turn if he's picking up the Hunter, which is going to put me on line to use Excavator Pilot. And Pilot, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Pilot is just generally a little bit better a card. I was just talking up the Hunter, and it is a great card, but the Pilot's a little bit better in general. So, fortunately, he didn't have a 4, so now, oh wow, options. So, like, I want the Soul Snare Hunter, I really do, but, like, it's just, it keeps getting outclassed. Like the Ogo Demon Trap with 2 shards. Like the trap by itself, nah, but we could pass on that. I'm not passing on that card. And a nice little Resource Trader to just fit right on curve there. So that's pretty nice. I think things are going pretty well this game as well. Because the other thing is, like, I needed a construct for the Pilot, so the Demon Trap was just really ideal there. Maybe I'll draw my heavy infantry and take out the Vault Sphinx. Like, I'd really like to pick up the Oziah, and I'm kind of on track to do it. It's one of those things that takes a while, but I have been building the shards. And, hey, well, I asked for a heavy infantry, and after I drew the Resourceful Trader, then I wanted to have the 3 runes, but now I don't even know which monster I want to kill. I think I should just take the Sphinx. I think that's ideal here. And then, I don't know if I want the heavy infantry here, because I may very well be taking Soul Snare Hunter next turn. I may not really need the heavy infantry. Yeah, I'll go with it. No heavy infantry. Okay. So I've got 2 constructs that produce power already. Or, sorry, I have 1 construct that produces power already. And I've already got a power card with a couple of militia that I've been unable to banish, so I just don't think I'm going to need that heavy infantry that badly right now. Ooh, Spirit Caster is calling to me here, because if I can combine that with the right stuff, that Oziah is mine. Just a couple of shards to go with it, right? I mean, that's not a lot to ask. I want the Temporal Eye, but I don't want it that bad. It's just not a high priority card. I mean, I want it now because it's a construct, but if I pick up any other construct, the chances are it'll be better than Temporal Eye. Granted, 2 together, pretty sweet. They're in fact great then, but 1 by itself, not so much. See, he's banishing with Dirge, and I see a lot of people do that. So if you take anything from these videos that we're doing today, I think that it's incorrect to banish with Dirge. So now I'll pick up a heavy, and I don't think I'll take a second one. The other thing is the Oziah is going to be my big play, so like I don't really want to clear all the monsters, if that makes sense. Like, clearing monsters gives him an opportunity to buy things as well. I do want another Mystic. And I also hate to fill my deck with cards that get in the way of my shards, because I do need to draw multiple shards at once. But to fulfill my plan, my master plan of Ozaya, which he took the Lagoon Troll from me. So, in a way that's alright, because I mean I'm not gonna hit the energy threshold probably this turn without hitting like runner, so it's actually fine to go ahead and wait to draw cards, and next turn I may have a lot of my energy, hopefully. So if I get the 6-cost hero one, then we're in business. I mean, because it'll just be game over. If I hit Ozaya, it's game. We're early enough still that is just going to win the game if I get it. So at least I feel like the odds of that are super high. And more shards? And more shards? Still though, one short. I could beat the Grave Golem and hope to draw. Is that the best monster really to beat? I could instead beat the Iku's minions and banish an apprentice. I still have one shard in the deck. With the Spirit Casters it's 4, plus the Sphinx is 6. I'm going to be short one again. Maybe, are there card draw ones to... I'm trying to see what, maybe I could copy that would... I don't think he has any card draw heroes. So... yeah... could hit runes or power. None of that's even that good. And he's got... well, he doesn't have a temple. This is a tough choice. I guess... I might should just take the Death's Widow, honestly, so that he doesn't take out my Demon Trap. Because it's paying off big for me as well. I'm going to go ahead and go with the minions. I'm going to get a banish in. Effigy. Yeah, I don't want a heavy or mystic here. Trying to do something more exciting than that. Oh, the Effigy with the 2 shards. I want the Effigy, but he's probably going to take it. He doesn't have a way to get another power. Yeah. So Harass is out of the question. That's fine. Well, so that gives me a couple of power. I could actually beat the Cavern Horror before I draw with the shard, and that would give me a decent chance. So this gives me a chance to draw the shard that I need. Otherwise, I did not have a chance to draw another shard because there wasn't another one in my deck. Negative though, man. I mean, it was like a 30-something% chance. I mean, I think it's worth the risk because if you hit it, you win, and but it happens. All right, so now I'll take the Burial Guardian and the Spike Merchant, which is also another energy source. I mean, as long as I can keep taking some of the best cards and keep triggering my Demon Trap, I'm still doing pretty well. But the Ozaya is what we're definitely shooting for, because that kind of puts it away. Meanwhile, he is triggering that suit every turn. He's dirging away his cards, and that's cool. I mean, he's definitely lower on starter cards than I am. Let's see if it pays off for him. Alright, I'm going to take this Effigy and banish 2 cards, I believe. Yep. And get 2 shards, so that's great. I mean, the game's close enough that picking up a free hero that's worth 5 at the end may actually be enough by itself, but getting to use it once would be even more ridiculous. We're getting down to it, and picking up something with my runes here would not be a negligible play. I wish now that I had picked up the Temporal Eye at some point, because that Excavator Pilot could be picking me up temples. It just has not worked out that I got a second construct at any point. I kind of figured I would be able to do that. There's a lot of cheap ones in Valley of the Ancients, so which is one of the reasons why the pilot is so good. So meanwhile, he takes out another of the monsters. And alright. Picks up a stag, so another way for him to make a temple, which is kind of scary. One short. Alright, well, I will take the Righteous Templar. I have enough energy to think it's pretty reasonable that I might be able to use that. And the other Templar, really, I mean, I want the Dirge. It's kind of a matter of what I think I'm going to be. I have to draw both the constructs now. I think I'm actually going to leave the Dirge, because I could even pick up a temple off buying the Dirge with the Resourceful Trader, so yeah, I think the Righteous Templars, though, are just, like, super high value. Like, if I draw those, you know, and take out Harass, there may be other monsters to take out. You know, there's 2 on the board now that I can take out without even energizing, but I don't think I'm going to have much trouble energizing. Speaking of energizing, I'm picking up Osiah for free this turn. So that's pretty great. Free cards are great. I may never get to play Osiah this game, but I will be happy to pick it up for free. I've spent a lot of the game trying to get it. That Cavern Horror. Man, if I could have had that to shuffle the Osiah. I mean, I may not need it now that I have the two Righteous Templars, but alright, well, pop. And this is mine. If it will come with me. I will take his Life Temple, I think. So, like, he has a card. He has a Lifebound card that makes the Life Temple. I can't remember what other cards he has that make Life Temple. Oh, he has also a Void card that makes Life Temple happen. Does he have other ways? Does he have ways to make Death Temple happen? Because if he doesn't, maybe I actually want to take Death Temple because it would be more likely to stay in my possession, and that seems like that may be the case. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take Death from him, or he doesn't even have it, but I'll take it, and then I'm going to put this Guide in my hand to get some extra points, because why not? And then I have a free Banish Share, because I can't do anything with that Apprentice anyway. So, okay. The other thing about having a temple that he's less likely to take is that it gives me the opportunity to maybe pick up the Immortality Temple. Unfortunately, that's not what's going to happen here. What is going to happen is that Harass Sea's Fury is going to take my Death Temple. But those things happen. So he's very likely to end the game with most of the temples. I mean, I'm going to take the Tome of Erebus here, hopefully, and get... maybe not, because he's going to have 5. So it's up to him. I guess the Darkwalker's more efficient, though, so if he doesn't think about my Resourceful Trader, which is, you know, quite easy to forget about, then he leaves me the Tome of Erebus, and I can take... Okay, yeah. I can take at least the Death Temple. Alright. More shards, and alright, so at least I get the Death Temple for now, which I don't think he has a lot of ways to take, so that's important. And then well, he's got the Immortality Temple, so taking away a Mechana card, well, 2 Mechana cards, is relevant. Oh, well, the game just got extended. This is getting interesting. And it's not getting extended too long, so I will go ahead and take the 1-for-1 there that I don't think I'm super likely to have to draw. I mean, I've still got like 2 Righteous Templars that I'm probably going to energize. So assuming there's some monsters worth killing, like I'm going to be taking some of the honor before we get through the deck. And he is as well. So, it's another good one. Another close one. I'm not sure that I'm winning this one, though. When he has the most of the temples and he has the pile of constructs over there. Meanwhile, I do have the Ozaya that I got for free, so it's hard to feel like you're losing when that happens, but it is quite possible. He's dirged most of his deck, so like he doesn't actually have a very large deck. I do think I have him beat in deck size, but question is by how much? Is it going to be enough? Taking Lifebound cards here would really be ideal. I don't know how I'm going to end up doing that. Anyway, I guess I'll Templar this Abomination and try to find a Lifebound card. Unfortunately, that is not the case. I could buy the Sculptor, but I'm losing value. Like, unless it's a 1-cost Lifebound card, I may as well just take the 2 heavies. So, that's what I'm doing. We'll see if it's enough. Of course, if it was a Lifebound card, then a 1-cost Lifebound, then it's worth 10 honor, right? Because then I can get the Immortality Temple. And as it turns out, he wasn't going to be able to take the temples back, so... yeah, taking 10 would have been worth it if I could do it. Let's see if the next card is a 1-cost Lifebound. If it is, then alright, it wasn't. So not that that's how you. Ooh, the card after next was though. But that's not how you judge your plays. It's not what would have worked out best. It's what actually was the mathematical right play, I suppose. Unless you just know. But one thing I don't know is the score, but I think it's very close again. I don't guess I'll banish any cards. And we'll see. Came out on top by 2 points. Alright, good times. So, thanks for watching, and thank you to my opponent, ATL Thames, as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.